Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal, not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony24 here, and I am back for another reaction. And this time around, we're finally taking a look at episode 8 of Princess Trixie Sparkle. This is, I believe it's called Estelle. Just literally called Estelle. Now, I know it's been a little while since I kind of got back into the series for this, so my bad. But, yeah, it's been a while since I gotten around to taking a look at this, and unfortunately, that's kind of my fault, and also kind of the fault of everything that's been going around in my area. But, yeah, I just haven't had the time to do a long recording like this. That's why, like, the last couple reactions I've been releasing were, like, really short ones. And I haven't been releasing it very often, so sorry! But, I'm doing what I can. But, anyways, if you haven't seen the rest of the episodes of this series so far, you should definitely go take a look at that, either on Magpie Pony's channel, or you can take a look here if you want to see my reactions for them. Do whichever you feel like. But just make sure that you go through this first 7 before continuing here. Otherwise, some things are going to confuse you. But anyways, yeah, so this episode is, what is it, like 32 minutes long? So, like the rest of the series, it's a bit long, so hopefully you got a drink or something with you. And, if you're ready, like I am, then we can get started. So let's do so in 3, 2, 1, go! Episode 8, Astelle.
How are you feeling, darling?
Hi.
Much better. That Sakura sure knows what she's doing. Feels like I wasn't even injured in the first place.
Freaking evil gypsy magic.
Back to the library. There's something I need to find.
I thought we looked in every book for answers already.
Stop whining.
Yes, but that time I was looking for something to do with that gem. This time I'm hoping to find a cause to the animal's strange behavior. Maybe you and the others can try to get as much information from Trixie as possible.
Well, that, and you also gotta still get the gem from the library.
She still wants our protection.
Oh, so it's blackmail now, is it? And here I thought I was the only unreasonable one.
What it means is that it'd be mighty helpful if you'd come clean and tell us what you know.
True. Very true.
How am I supposed to know that you ponies won't turn on me the minute you get all your precious information, huh?
Trixie, I give you my word as the spirit of the element of honesty that we will not abandon you if you help us now.
Well, no. Well, they also gotta get the body swap back too, so yeah, they can't exactly abandon her yet, as much as, you know, I might want that to happen. You gotta remember that this Trixie is different from the now canon, updated, whatever Trixie is going on in the show. Like, she's actually okay to an extent now. She's learning, but I don't know, she's still retaining some of her snarkiness. But yeah, that Trixie is very different from this one. So towards the end of the last episode, episode 7, it showed that Trixie knows more about what's going on than she's letting on, and I got a feeling that wait, get this on the screen. I got a feeling that she may actually know this Astelle pony, the creature that captured Luna. In fact, like I said in the last episode, I got a feeling that she brokered a deal with him, and now shit's hitting the fan. Okie dokie. Ah, there you go. Pinky still doing the hoppy, but, you know, as rarity.
Are you sure you don't want us to help you look, Twilight? It'll be easier for me to look on my own this time. I would much rather you get what you can from Trixie.
Interrogation!
Hey, look! I found a gem! Don't unwrap it!
It's not gonna work on you again, you know.
Why?
We sort of figured that out on our own.
Why
I'd
wouldn't?
still rather not see it again.
Then how exactly does it work?
It only works on a pony once. At least, that's what Estelle said.
Who is this Astelle pony you keep talking about?
It's kind of a long story.
This is a long story. Oh. So instead of getting a instead of a fainting couch, she gets a snacking couch.
It went something like this.
Backstory! Yay! 1 week ago, or as this font shows, 1 meek ago, because it's a weird ass font. Oh, hey.
I hope this is actually a good show for
OCs? To whom I do not know.
It's gonna start soon.
Canterlot! You my friends are lucky.
Sorry,
Very lucky
no offense to the artist, but
for
the
you
nose
to
of
witness
Trixie
the might
is like
and
ha
the
cha cha cha
magic
cha.
of the great and powerful Trixie.
Yeah, right.
Someone's full of themselves.
Obviously, no pony here has seen a spectacular array of wondrous magic. Be prepared to have Trixie.
Even
blow
OCs
your
don't deal with her
minds.
bullshit.
Get on with it.
You are right to be eager, for the great and powerful Trixie never disappoints.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, all the hype.
What the heck was that
You
face?
cannot hope to beat. And for those who try, I surely will defeat. Pay attention, cause I'm here to show I'm the best, beat the rest, and you're sure
Well, there's
to
some
be
OCs I
impressed.
actually recognize.
Easily
Gloria the
enough
Ringwings
to
is there.
you want me.
From Rosalind,
Corner when you're
Lost.
facing down an enemy. 'Cause there's a pony who can stand up to the great and powerful Trixie.
And Magpie's there, obviously, and Carmen, aka Mary Medley.
Trixie, Trixie, a Lula Moon. Mighty, magical, awesome, amazing. Trixie, Trixie, a Lula Moon.
How is she not in space with her inflated ego? Oh yeah, Pegasus pitches there too.
Wait and you'll see all that I can do. All kinds of magic that you never knew. Think you got a chance when you stand up next to me? By the time I'm done, I'm gonna make you flee. Heads up, I'm the mayor that's gonna make a grand show.
You might be a better
Stand in
magician
awe
than
of all the things
Rarity.
that I know.
Or magician. You might be a better magic user than Rarity, but there's a lot of characters nowadays in the show who have you beat.
I can control the weather in the north, south, west, and east. Is there any doubt? The great and powerful Trixie. Mighty, magical, super stupendous.
Mag, I don't think you should have volunteered
Mighty,
to do that.
magical,
You
awesome,
maybe should have picked somebody else to do it.
Trixie, a Lula Moon.
What is that face? Seriously. Oh, I like how she timed that with the different colored
And all
smoke.
you ponies out there wishing you could be like. You know you love it.
Nope.
I'm just a superstar. Hey, you know my show is on fire, and you can't help but be pulled in by its wonder. Awestruck by your astounding marvel. The great and powerful Trixie. Mighty, magical, super.
Oh my gosh.
Trixie, Trixie,
Uh,
Lula Moon.
Okay, who agreed to put him on stage to get thrown at?
Trixie, Trixie, a Lula Moon. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, who's next? Oh, okay. Oh, she just went up there just to have hats grow over her head. Okay.
I'm the best. Don't have to look too far to find a great show. When you see my actor, my
If you had put like Pinky Rose up there or something, it would have just seemed very natural because that's something that she would just do on her own.
Mighty, magical, the great and powerful Trixie. Mighty, magical,
What the hell?
the great and powerful Trixie.
Oh.
Now all my travels have led me here to you. You're gonna know my name by the time I'm through. No other pony can compare to my act. I'm gonna stun you all, and that is a fact. Ha!
Unfortunately, this episode is going back to the thing where it's repeating a song that's like twice as long as it needs to do.
all you can do?
Certainly not. I'm only warming up. There is nothing that the great and powerful Trixie cannot do.
Banish an Earth
Prove it.
Reminder.
Right. How about this?
Please tell me this is over.
Still going.
Is she gonna do anything good or not?
She's boring.
I like how most of the ponies that are
What is
disappointed
wrong with you ponies?
aren't even unicorns.
Don't you know the truly awesome magic of the great and powerful Trixie? I have wielded magic unlike anything you've ever seen.
Lame.
Who said that? Trixie demands to know.
If you're so great and powerful, why don't you show us something better than light shows and foul play magic?
Is that Neville?
Behold, the great and powerful
I haven't heard from him in a
Trixie
long
will
ass time.
impress
That's
you
him.
all with her amazing ability to turn this mare into a filly.
Oh, really? She couldn't do
It's
that.
not possible.
I've never seen
Wait,
her.
is she serious?
I
can't
don't
believe
think
it.
that's a thing.
Oh, hi.
Hey, what are you doing? Put me down.
Come on. You can do this. Come on.
Do it. Ah!
Well, look at that. That wasn't an age spell. You're a fraud.
I bet my right hoof she hasn't even performed a real age spell.
Did
I have too. When I had that amulet, I could do anything I wanted.
Uh-oh. I think you attracted the wrong kind of attention. Did she ever undo the spell to the pony that she did that on?
They'll see.
Hopefully she
They'll
changed
all
back to
see.
normal.
I'll do something amazing,
Ooh.
and they'll have to notice me.
I like this art style. Whoever did these is actually really good.
What do you want?
Do you possess the alicorn amulet?
The fuck?
I used to, but it was stolen away from me.
Where is the amulet now?
Weren't you listening? I
thought-
have no idea. That good-for-nothing Twilight Sparkle took
I
it
thought
from
Estelle
me.
was a guy.
Just like she takes everything else from me.
Like the shadow.
I believe I may be able to help you.
Oh, yeah? What could you possibly do to help me?
I can show you great magic, Trixie. The likes of
I thought she was
which
gonna-
you
I thought they
have
were saying,
never
I could show
seen
you the world.
before.
Oh, sure. Like I haven't heard that before. Trust me, if there was some sort of super magical feat that could be performed by a unicorn, I would have discovered it by now.
Bullshit!
The only pony that can rival me is...
You may want to reconsider, little pony.
Wait, what?
What the? Give me back my wings.
Hey!
Give them back.
Freaking Derby earned those DLC wings herself. You can't just take them away.
But... How? So, you'll
Because-
teach me that?
I guess they all
Yes,
thought they were drunk.
If you're willing to make a trade.
What kind of trade?
Perhaps there is somewhere a little more private where we can continue this conversation.
The fuck, you're already in
Wait.
private.
Who are you?
My name is Estelle, and that's all you need to know.
All right, Estelle. We can talk in my wagon.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and assume that the lost narrator
Whoa, whoa,
is
whoa,
voicing
wait a
Estelle.
minute.
Hi.
You expect us to believe this mare just happened to show up and offer you some kind of super magic? I'm not buying it.
Is it so hard to believe that some pony would be impressed by my magical feats?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ugh, you ponies are so rude.
Well, it is a little unusual. Yeah, I've never even heard of magic like that. Oh, except with Twilight, and she went poof when she finished her small spell, and then boom! There was this big flash of light in the sky, and
Thank you.
Twilight was suddenly outside on the ground, and bam! She had wings!
Pinky's right.
Perfect.
It took a lot of magic to give Twilight wings. She had to go through a whole bunch of magical training.
Yeah.
I hardly believe some strange
It's a lot of effort to get them DLC wings.
as you indicated.
Except if you're a freaking
Are you sure
alicorn
this
baby.
wasn't just Discord in disguise? This totally seems like something he would do.
Discord would disguise himself as a unicorn.
Let Trixie
mare?
finish.
Oh, good point. Oh my gosh! It's already Discord! Discord and Estelle! Sitting in...
Pinky, there is no such thing as a female of chaos.
Thank
Princess
you.
Celestia told me Discord is the only being in Equestria with that kind of chaos magic.
Aww.
Look, I'm telling you everything that
Pinky
I know,
ships it.
okay? If you can't accept that, then maybe I shouldn't tell you anything at all.
All right, fine. Just keep talking.
Right. So, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted,
Shortly after meeting Astelle. Oh, okay, it's this one again.
Sorry for the
I
mess.
remember this one.
There was an incident in Ponyville, and I had to magically repair my wagon almost from scratch. Thanks again, Twilight. Alright, so
Salty.
what was this trade you wanted to make?
First, I would like to know a little bit more about this Twilight Sparkle. You say she bested the Alicorn amulet?
No, she tricked me. She made me take it off, and then she had one of her pesky little friends swoop in and grab it before I even had a chance. That unicorn has been nothing but trouble since I met her. All she cares about is her precious reputation as
She could beat it
Celestia's
now,
prize
though.
student. Yeah, okay, maybe she's defeated a few bad ponies now and then, but if I had been Celestia's pet pupil, I could have done all that stuff too. Then I would be the
Sorry.
princess and not her.
No, you couldn't.
Princess?
Yeah, she did some sort of magical something or other, and she sprouted wings. La-di freaking da. You know, that pony is nothing special. All she does is...
So Twilight Sparkle knows where the amulet is, correct?
Yeah, but she's probably the only pony who can get near it now. Her and Princess Celestia. Trust me, I've looked everywhere for it. The only place it could be is in the castle treasury. Good luck getting in there without a royal title and a crown.
All right, Philly. I will make a trade with you.
Whatever you want, it's yours. Just teach me some of that amazing magic. But
what?
it's just a gem. I don't get it.
Are you saying you doubt me? If that is the case, I'm sure I could find another pony worthy of the magic I can give.
No. I'm definitely your pony. But what's a gem gonna do for me?
This is no ordinary gem.
No, really?
With it, you will be able to do the one thing that you have desired most in all the world.
What I most desire? How would you know what I most desire?
I know because I have felt the same pain you have felt. I too know what it is like to have everything taken away by those less than worthy.
Nah, get your
I am offering you a chance at revenge against Twilight Sparkle.
Revenge?
Okay. Alright.
Yes.
Let's not do
But
that.
now we must discuss the trade. This gem has been formed with a deep magic, unlike anything that you can comprehend. With it, you will be able to trade bodies with a pony of your choice.
Trade bodies?
Yeah!
I could be an alicorn? I could be a princess?
By cheating?
All
But yes.
you need to do is look upon the gem at the same moment as Twilight Sparkle. On its own, the gem is harmless. But if two ponies have locked their gaze upon it, the spell will take hold.
Is it
Which-
really that easy?
It is.
And Twilight can't change us back, right? I mean, I'll just have to look away after.
This explains why Estelle's not looking at the gem.
The magic contained in the gem can only change. It cannot undo the change that has already been done. Nor will any pony who has already been affected by its magic be able to switch again. The spell creates one change in a pony, no more.
I don't know. What if Twilight and our precious little friends use the magic of friendship or whatever to counteract the spell?
This spell cannot be counteracted with anything besides my own magic. Think of it, Trixie. For once in your pathetic
This
little
music, by
life,
the
you will
way.
be exalted above all pony kind and able to set right what once went wrong.
Pathetic?
Here at last, you
Oh.
finally have your chance. In your grasp, and used to seek your vengeance. You will see the life you should be living.
Music's kinda
From
funky.
Her oppressive regime. You've been hiding in the shadows, waiting.
I mean, what have you been doing? You've been hiding in the shadows of the
Now
shadows.
it's time to attack the daylight and claim what's rightfully yours. She will fall and crashed underneath, victim to my hands. Revenge, then it will last. I will feel some peace finally free from her life.
She will fall and be crushed under me, victim to my hate. Revenge.
There's a lot of different pictures going on in this
Feel
song.
some peace finally free from her lies.
Can you feel a new surge of power? And at your hooves soon she will cower. Deep inside, you know that she must pay. Revenge is the only
This is Estelle character.
For too
Strange.
long I've had to suffer.
Justice For all of your
So,
Living life is so much
what is it that Estelle
until she's made
has asked
to
for in
pay.
exchange?
and be crushed unto me, victim to my hate. Revenge, then it will last. I will feel some peace finally free from her lies.
She will fall and be crushed underneath.
I guess it's, you know, the removal of Celestia and stuff.
At long last, I will feel some peace finally free from her lies.
I can feel my power returning. A new purpose and direction to life.
Oh shit, like a little creeper. I'm watching you sleep, Celestia!
She will fall and be crushed underneath, victim to my hate. Revenge, then at long last, I will feel some peace finally free from her lies.
Huh. So Estelle is going after the Royal Sisters, and Trixie is going to be going after Twilight.
You're so right. Twilight deserves to feel what it's like to be an outcast. So what do I have to do?
In exchange for this little trinket, all I require is a promise. Once you have obtained the body of a princess, I need you to retrieve the alicorn amulet for me.
The
Oh.
alicorn amulet? Seriously? You already have a lot of power. Why would you need...
A deal is a deal, Trixie.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can get you the amulet, no problem. I won't need it anyway. I'll already have what I want. How will I find you once I get it?
Once you have it in your possession,
How to find
I
you?
will know.
What do you mean, you will know?
Oh, she'll know.
That's a bit creepy.
Do not test my patience, Philly. Do we have an agreement or
I like this style
not?
too.
Yes, we do. I'll get your amulet.
It's actually kinda
and
like-
you give me this gem.
Hand-drawn anime style.
See to it that you don't forget our little bargain, Trixie Little
pretty cool.
Moon, or I will be forced to take action against you.
She's gonna open up a can of whooping
I will
ass.
be in touch.
Take action against me. What does that mean? Estelle? Estelle? Huh. Well, she was certainly strange. Whatever.
You're one to talk.
Now, it's time to pay another visit to Ponyville.
And
Then I came here to
There we
find
go.
Twilight and...
Yeah. We know the rest.
yeah.
So that's it?
Yes, that's it. I haven't seen her since.
How are you going to lead us to this pony if you don't even know where to find her? You have another promise to keep, you know. Your promise to switch us all back.
She needs to get the alicorn
Can't
amulet,
believe you'd even make a
and
deal
then Estelle
like
will
that.
find her.
You have no idea who this pony is. Didn't it bother you that she just kind of gave up that magic all willy-nilly?
So I didn't question things like I should have. So what? She gave me what I needed. Who was I to look a gift horse in the mouth?
Look a gift horse in the mouth!
What about the amulet?
She doesn't
I like the
have it
facial
yet, but
expression
that's
Verity
what you
had in
asked me.
Piggy's body.
I asked
It's like,
Princess Luna about it, but she got all cryptic, and I guess I forgot after that. I had to plan the Grand Galloping Gala. I didn't have time to understand her riddles.
Do you know where the amulet is, Twilight?
Trixie was right about one thing. It should have been in the castle.
I knew it!
I gave it to Princess Celestia and she promised she would keep it safe. I just assumed it would be in the castle. What exactly did Princess Luna tell you?
what if Celestia is carrying it with her
Again
while she's
the
out?
storytelling. This is getting really annoying, you know. I'm not a book, Twilight. You can't just expect me to recite stuff like I'm your personal parrot.
Trixie, want a cracker?
Just tell us, Trixie.
Yes, and do try to make it quick. We don't have all day, darling.
No, you're right. You really
Well,
don't.
it was a couple of days ago.
All right, we're going back again. 3 days ago.
Princess
Housekeeping?
Luna? Twilight Sparkle? To what do we owe this visit?
That's housekeeping.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you about. If it is an answer that we can provide, then we will certainly do so.
Oh, she's gonna question
I
you
was
though.
wondering if you knew where the alicorn amulet is? The alicorn amulet?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure it's safe. That the amulet is quite secure. Yes. But where exactly? What interest doth thou have in this matter, Twilight Sparkle? We hope thy curiosity has not robbed thee of thy common sense. The magic contained in that amulet is forbidden to any pony.
Thank you,
Even
Luna.
a princess. Yeah,
Thank
I know.
you.
I just, I had a dream about it. I dreamt that I would really need to protect it. Strange. I did not find such a dream while you slept. In fact, I have not sensed a dream from you since you have come to Canterlot. Well, I've just been really stressed.
Luna's the last
you know, and I
last one you
guess
want to
I've been
lie
too
to
tired
about,
for
especially
dreams.
about dreams.
Except for this one, obviously. I see. Don't you trust me?
No.
Yes, of course, Twilight Sparkle. The amulet is protected by the hearts of the ponies who hold it. As long as there is light and love in
Is it a crystal
Equestria,
heart?
it will be safe. Right. So, some matters are best left to mystery. Thou hast no reason to fear thy dream. The princess will guard it until her last days. Hast thou begun preparations for the gala?
So the Alicorn amulet's inside the crystal
Oh,
heart?
yes, of course. I've
Interesting.
already picked out the theme and the color scheme, and I have this delightful dress being made for me. Only the finest for the hostess, of course. I mean, I couldn't possibly show up in something common.
By the hearts of the ponies who hold it, as long as there is light and love in Equestria.
Hello? Rude much?
Was there anything else?
Well, no. Still.
I know where it is! I know where it is!
Do you though?
Me too.
Of course.
Makes sense to me.
It's so obvious.
Do you mind sharing with the rest of us then?
I don't know. I don't think we can trust her.
Again, with the third pony thing, it is so rude to talk about me like I'm not here.
Nah, let's just continue to do
We
it.
made a promise to protect her. If she's gonna come with us, she might as well know where she's going.
The Crystal Empire, okay?
Alright, so I was right.
It's the Crystal Empire.
Oh.
I have a theory. If a unicorn could perform the kind of magic Trixie has indicated, it would mean that she could have certainly been powerful enough to be behind all these strange occurrences that we've encountered. The forest, the animals, and
The Shadow Alicorn.
exactly.
Yeah, that thing was really
If
weird,
I'm
by the
right,
way.
Shadow Beast could have attacked Cadence in pursuit of the amulet.
And it was male.
Then why would it attack Luna and me?
Obviously, this Astelle pony found out you weren't going to keep your end of your foolish deal. She probably took Luna to get the information from her and you. You were probably just going to be taken as punishment.
Ugh, that's it! That is the last time I let any pony make deals with me.
I hope Cadence is okay.
Me too. And my brother. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they aren't in danger.
Doesn't sound too far-fetched to me, Twi. And it sure explains a lot.
But what could she want with the amulet in the first place?
Yeah, she
More
says that
power
the
for an
powerful
evil
on their
being.
own. At least that's what Trixie says.
I am so done trying to convince you ponies I'm telling the truth this time.
Okay, wait a minute. My head hurts. Let me see if I've got this straight.
Okay.
This mysterious unicorn, Estelle, shows up, gives Trixie this gem in return for the amulet, and she's supposedly the one who sent the shadow monster after the princess.
It's just a theory.
Well, what are we waiting for? We need to get to the Crystal Empire. We haven't a moment to lose.
Wait a minute. You ponies said you were going to protect me.
That's
and
a
now
good
you're going
face choice.
towards the place that you think the monster is? That is not our deal.
Well, we're all going. If you want our protection, that's up to you.
Ooh, shit.
I'd sure hate to find out that Twilight was
Cold.
wrong and that Shadow was just stalking you. Waiting for the right moment to strike when you're all alone.
Cold.
Fine, you win. But I expect an apology for your rude behavior. After all, I told you everything I know, and you have all treated me like dirt.
You first.
What? Me? I have nothing to be sorry for.
Oh, really?
Oh. Right.
How about the body swap?
Forget the apologies. We'll just call it even. Now let's just go.
So rather than say sorry,
I know
she
this
just
is
says
tough
screw
for you,
it.
Twi.
Yeah, I couldn't be nice to her if she did that to me. Whether she saved AJ's life or not.
I don't even have time to think about that. I have to worry about every pony else and everything else like I always do. I don't get to have moments of weakness. I'm a princess and I have to be strong for every pony.
Fun!
Even princesses have to break down sometimes.
And let's hope that doesn't happen until after we've solved this mess.
I got a feeling that's not going
Let's
to be the
also hope
case.
this fiasco resolves itself quickly. I don't think Twilight can take much more.
If anything happens to her sister, or to her brother, then, it's going to be really, really bad. Also, I saw that with the eye. What was that about?
Where is it?
Astelle?
Oh, shit!
What?
They're not the same!
It's Luna. She is awake.
I thought they were one and the
good news at
same, but
last.
like a different apparition.
Have you kept her from finding our little gift?
Of course. Luna waits for you in darkness. She will not find.
Good. The moment must be perfect. Shadow, I have lost patience with that little unicorn brat, Trixie. She will learn what happens when you betray my trust. Go. Fetch her for me once you have forced her to reveal the location
Kill her.
of the amulet.
It shall be done.
Kill her after they switch bodies. Also, forgot to mention, Estelle has the same hairstyle as the lost narrator, so that's kind of
Your
creepy.
suffering will end soon.
You're freaking weird! So there's actually two enemies in this. It's not just the shadow thing. The fuck? That surprised me a little bit. Back by you're a douche for that. No, I'm just kidding. Oh gosh. Okay, so I was wrong. For some reason I thought Lost was voicing freaking Estelle, but I was wrong. But I do stand by the fact that Estelle does kind of look like Lost narrator in a way with the hair. But yeah, so apparently there's two enemies. There's like going into this, I knew that this Estelle pony was supposed to be bad, but I thought Estelle and the Shadow were the same. I thought they were both Estelle herself, but like separated from the Shadow. That's why when Estelle spoke and ended up having a female voice, I was confused. So there's the pony Estelle that's female, and we got the Shadow thing that seems to be working with Estelle that's male. But we don't really know much. We don't know much about either of them, but I'm more curious about the Shadow thing, because, like, how is the Shadow thing related to Estelle here? It seems to be, like, a spirit of sort of the Alicorn amulet, but I don't know, it's a little bit too early to tell for certain, but Estelle and that Shadow are, well, literally shrouded in mystery, so there's a lot of things about them that we can only just guess at. Alice Sherry. Okay, she's the one that did that, those two pieces of art. I like her style. Oh, man. That freaking face. That smug-ass face of Trixie is just like, what the heck? Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'll be honest, all this episode was really cool, except for the songs. I didn't care for any of the songs that were in this episode, especially the one where Trixie was on stage, because that was super dragged out, and it was, as usual, in my opinion, twice as long as it needed to be. But yeah, people know by now, at least they should know, that I'm not particularly huge into, the songs and stuff that are in the series. I'm not into musicals, I'm sorry. But I still stick around for this because of the story. So, yeah. But, anywho's, that was episode 8 of... It was not episode 8 of Estelle. It was episode 8 of Princess Trixie Sparkle called Estelle. There we go. Oh boy. So, yeah. I would like to assume that Trixie is being honest at this point now and has completely said everything that she needed to say and has, come clean with her entire deal. But yeah, it seems that this Estelle character is now grown tired of waiting for Trixie to actually hold up her end of the bargain, because she was, to be fair, she was kind of screwing around after, getting Twilight's body. She was like, oh, I'm just gonna be all princess-like and, completely forget about this deal that I made. This totally isn't gonna bite me in the ass later. Guess what? Yeah, it's not working out well for her right now. Oh, man. Well, I mean, at least the gem didn't get stolen back. Towards the end of episode 7, I had assumed that the shadow creature had, created some chaos, or either the shadow creature himself or Estelle, one or the other, created chaos or pandemonium at Ponyville, and while that was going on, stole the gem from the library, so that way they couldn't get it. But no, the gem was still perfectly fine, just sitting right there. But it was interesting to hear from Estelle herself that the gem only works once per pony. So you can't just simply have them both look at the gem again and reverse the process. Which explains why they weren't able to get the body swap thing fixed when it first happened in the beginning of the series. That was something that I was kind of curious about and how that actually worked. So I'm glad we finally got an answer for it, albeit all the way at episode 8. But nevertheless, I guess better late than never. Oh man. I will say that during the one song with Astelle, when it was talking about their plans for the deal and stuff, that whole section there was really cool because it was I don't know, halfway to an animation, because there was just so many different pictures and stuff going back to back to back to back to back to back to back in the song. So it was, I don't know, it was like a hybrid of an animation of sorts to me, because you could still tell what the heck was going on there. And I don't really know how else to describe it, but it kind of was an animation, but it wasn't. I don't know, but basically that whole bit there, I thought that was cool. Albeit I still wasn't a big fan of the song. It was still better than the Trixie one, at least to me. But that's because the Trixie one, there really was no reason for it to be that long. At least for this one, it did a better job at, giving visuals to go with the song. But that's my 2 bits for it. But yeah, so this whole episode, though, other than that, was actually really good, and we're almost caught up on the series. The only one I gotta do now is episode 9, then we'll have been officially caught up in the series. Oh my gosh, it's been a journey, folks, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're not gonna do it today, but we're gonna do it soon, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to make sure that I get caught up on this before episode 10 gets released. But, with all that said, that is gonna be it for my take on this episode, everybody, and, until I finally take a look at episode 9, this is Brony24 saying, see you guys later.